Hi YouTube, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is another plan with me for the week of September 18th through the 24th. And as you can tell, I have had my surgery already. It went well. The pain was extreme. The first couple of days, really bad. But I am powering through, and I'm happy about that. I'm just glad that it's over, and now I can try and focus on recovery and just getting my thumb and hand back to a better place. So this week, like any other, I am adding in the weekly dashboard, and so far I think that it's working. I think at this time I just don't have as many things to fill in as I think that I would. So like the don't forget is important things. The top priority that I'm putting is also important. And in the bottom sections under like the top priorities for the week, at first I was just including the weekly meals for dinner, but I'm deciding to do breakfast because now that my hand is like this, I literally can't do anything. And I only have one hand. So I think planning out breakfast is going to be really important, especially on the days that I work, because it's something that I either have to let my mother know or something like cereal or oatmeal that I'm pretty sure I can do the cereal on my own. But I think it's just important for me to plan both out. And I think in the end, it's going to be helpful for me because it'll help me when I do my grocery list. The other sections that's on the dashboard is like a schedule and then errands and then the don't forget section. This week, I am using the sticker books from Agenda 52 for the meal planning stickers, and the other ones are Carpe Diem. And I'm really excited to finally get back into this. I chose this one because I felt like it gave me fall vibes. The colors, although when I'm placing the colors down and the numbers, I'm still using the numbers from Carpe Diem as well with the ones that I started with. I've seen some people bounce back into different colors, like same font and size, but the colors, they'll bounce back and forth in the sticker book. I can't do that because in my head, I feel like if I don't come back to that, then I'm going to have empty spaces. So like if I use 1 through 18 and then 18 through 30 using a different one, it's just going to be unbalanced to me. So I'm sticking with it, and I've been trying to make sure that the other stickers that I try to use can cohesively go with that. Isn't my goal to all the time match? No, but it's good when I can. So I'm deciding to use this one, and it's their Bloom book because it just gives me fall vibes. I was noticing when I was putting the stickers down, I was like, oh wow, these kind of looking like Christmas colors at first, because it's greens and it's reds and it's like flowers in there, but they're all like green, red, minty green, like a mixture of all of that. But I still absolutely love it. I feel like I'm doing good with putting these stickers down where I can, by each circle, I can add a task. I think it makes it look a lot more uniformed, I'll say. And I'm just really happy with the way that this turned out. It gave me a lot of options. So last week, and when I do the flip for this month, I'll show you all. I was a little hesitant in the amount of stickers that I was putting down because I know this week, today is Sunday, but I know this past week that I've been in, I used some watercolor in there. And I used some watercolor, and then I also added a few more stickers here and there. So this week I was really deciding whether or not I wanted to fill it with stickers, use very minimal. At first I was just going to come on here and just do the date and the days, and that was it. And then I would just wait and show you all at the end of the week what stickers I decided to add along with it, but I couldn't resist like the full setup. So I'm using this. Hopefully I'll get a chance to, who knows, I may use it again next week, but hopefully I'll get a chance to utilize it again so that I'm actually using the stickers. So while I'm talking about, or I talked about earlier, my hand and just like the adjustments that I've had to make with that. Every video I always do like a short talk on a topic, but it made me think about gratitude and just everything that comes along with gratitude. So I currently work in crisis services, and I've been in crisis for a while. This particular job is rather new for me. I'm just coming up on 6 months, but before then, I still worked in Crisis USA because I worked on a psych unit, behavioral unit. I know it's so many different ways that people describe it, but and I enjoyed it. I enjoy Crisis to the core. I believe Crisis is what is for me. And when I was at work earlier, it just made me think. I was talking to one of my coworkers, and just like any other job, some jobs I think people get in and it's not for them. And we were kind of talking about that, like, what is it that we like to do? Because there's some people that work in specific jobs, but they like to do different things. Like, it's some people that like to work in crisis, but they prefer to work on like a crisis phone line, or they prefer to go out and be in the community. Some people like to work in hospitals. It's so, and that's what I love about crisis and my job in general, because it's just so many options that you can do. But I have been in crisis, I would say, altogether for a while. Like, I can't even, if I sit and think, let's see, maybe like 7 years, I would say. But I enjoy crisis, and one of the reasons that I enjoy crisis is the humility that it brings to me all the time. Not only the fact that I get to meet so many different people from so many different walks of life, going through so many different experiences and situations, until it humbles me, but it also teaches me. And the current role that I'm in now at my job, I don't get a chance to do groups. I've only done groups once since I've been there, and that's only because it was no staff working that day. And I really miss groups because I feel like when I was at the hospital, I did groups literally all the time. And that was my favorite thing to do, because it was a way of me connecting with patients, even the ones that didn't want to be in group or didn't want to be there and may have been like confrontational. It was still a joy to me, because I felt like even if a little piece of one thing stuck, then I was happy with it. But my job is so fulfilling, and I'm saying all this to say as well, not only to practice gratitude, but to love what you do. And I say that because some of us will be working for a long time, and some of us will be working a full-time job plus extra hours for a long time. So it's important to really enjoy what it is that you do, so that when you come home and you go into different areas of your life, you're not holding all of that tension of how you didn't want to be in a place for 8+ hours. And you did it and you dislike it, and you're bringing that attitude home. But the reason why I absolutely love my job is because it allows me to always practice gratitude. I listen to some people say how, and it's nothing wrong with it, but I listen to a lot of people say, the things that they value in life and place value and a lot of importance on could be like material things like homes, jobs, job titles, what area you live in, what car you drive. And if that's something that's important to you, by all means, let it be. But when I talk to people, I'm like, my job reminds me to always be grateful for a working mind. And I won't say normal because that's, but a working mind where I can think for myself. I can make decisions rationally. I can function. And I think about clients and patients that I see that either have auditory hallucinations and they hear things, they see things that isn't there. They may be delusional. They may go through an array of emotions within a 2-hour span. And I watch how they are challenged and how they suffer with it and how it affects literally every part of their lives. And how so many people judge them and down them because either they think, oh, you just don't want to work, or oh, you just don't want to do this. And that's not the case. A lot of people that struggle with mental health issues try to work. It's just really hard to. Their symptoms are too much to work, even with medication and therapy. But it always makes me grateful for the working mind that I have, the state that I'm in now. Even if everything else may seem like it's falling apart, I'm glad that I have my mind, and I'm glad that I'm able to do what I do so I can try to instill hope in people, try to give them positive messages, even though they don't receive it from their families because they're tired of going through cycles and episodes of mental health challenges, and they're just done with it. And I don't know, it just, my job keeps me humble. It keeps me grateful. It's not a day go by that throughout my day of work, I'm not saying, oh my gosh, I'm grateful for a right mind. I'm grateful for decision-making skills. I'm grateful to be able to regulate my emotions on my own, or simply just with coping strategies and not with medication. So I urge you and encourage you to always be grateful in anything, even if others may think it's small or not. Be grateful for just being alive or just having contact with the people that you love. Thanks so much for watching. I will see you guys in